have been known by many names. I am mother to all people that depend on me. You may know me now as the Great Barrier Reef. I am ancient. What you see of me now are remnants of a time long past. I'm not just the reef. I am sea country. I am the water, the coastline, the islands, the sand, the forest, the rivers. I am this vast landscape. I am the animals that inhabit me, the birds that fly over me, and the plants that grow. I am the creatures in the sea. I am the tides and the currents. I am the ebbs and flows. I am the people. For a long time, my sea country people cared for me, and I cared for them. There was balance between us. They learned my ways of respect, and I gave them knowledge. My sea country people learned my laws, learned my ways and my stories to continue to pass on generation to generation. I, in turn, provided them with food, water, and goods to trade. We have stories together, songlines, and sacred sites that we share. My waters reached far, and my currents helped to take my people far and wide to trade and explore. Not so long ago, in 1770, a strange canoe passed through my waters to the shore uninvited. This day marked the beginning of my sickness. I gave much. My sea country people gave much, but we've received little in return. I changed. Parts of my country were changed. Where my plants once grew, vast landscapes were made bare by these new people to make way for new plants and new animals. Rivers that once only flowed with fresh water now flowed with unnatural waste. My waters got warmer and my corals became sick and lost their colours. Slowly and over many years I deteriorated. At first many couldn't see how I was changing. My sea country people could see me change because they lived by the law of the land and sea. Many others couldn't see and hear how I was calling for help. When my sea country people cared for my lands and waters, we were both healthy. I sustained them and they sustained me. There was a really good balance. We knew how to look after each other. We were both healthy. I was relied on for food and resources, and I relied on them to care for me. I was even recognised as the world's most important and largest reef system, called the Great Barrier Reef World Heritage Area. Those who govern and care for me now are different. For a time, these new people did not listen to and learn from my sea country people about how to care for me. The new carers took much away from me. Much of my marine and terrestrial life was exploited for food, resources, and economic gain. Because of it, I continued to suffer. Now, there's been a shift. And once again, my sea country people and other carers are working together on a plan to find ways for me to heal. They are using the wealth of knowledge of my sea country people to restore me, my land and my islands and reefs, as well as our respectful connection and enduring knowledge. They are working together in partnership to make sure I am healthy and sustainable for future generations to access my reefs, waters, forests, islands, foods and resources. They will look at what has been happening on my lands, air and waters and find ways to make sure that they cause me no further harm. They will see what is happening on my sea country, what my currents now bring to my reefs, and find a way to make sure it no longer makes my sea creatures sick. Together, they will find new ways and use old ways of caring to reduce the damage that has been done and find ways that can help me manage these harmful things into the future. Over the years, my reefs, sea creatures, and the places my sea country people celebrated have been damaged, but this partnership will help us both heal and improve our relationship with sea country. Now they are coming together to learn how to protect, rehabilitate, and restore all of those things. They are working together to find ways to reduce the impact of the changing climate, which is warming my waters and making them rise. It will take many years of working together in partnership for me to become healthier, though I won't ever go back to the way I once was. I will be cared for by many and will adapt to being cared for differently. I am the rivers, the forest, and the reef. My life relies on you because my story is your story.